Hey, what's up, guys? Spano here with another market review. I'm just gonna leave this video recorded. If you want to watch it later, it's okay. Um, I'm gonna start with this chart. If you can see, this is Bitcoin. It's an inverted chart in Bitcoin here. Um, I trade in Bitfinex, so I'm just gonna do it here. As you know, we have been in an uptrend at this point, and we have a retrace in the 12-hour time frame in the last candles. Um, so I'm looking at this triangle that we were talking at my channel and Twitter. Um, this is a descending triangle. This is a symmetrical triangle, but we're coming from a downtrend here. So this means that it most people it must be bearish. So this chart is inverted, so it should be bullish. Um, if we have a breakout of this level at this point here, I'm expecting this retest here could be this week, or we can have another one testing 4K, then just go down here. And this is the most important part, the last support neckline, and this is going to tell us where BTC is going to go here. um Here is our retest. It would be like this. I'm expecting a retest of this symmetric triangle and then go down. We're gonna find support at this level here. We can see these weeks at 4,700, around this level, and then there's gonna be another support level here, and then just go down. This would be the perfect chart. Um, how would this get invalidated? Here with a breakout over here, retest and then goes up. This could be a double bottom here. In this case, it's bullish, so it's bearish. Let's look at the chart in BTC terms here. You can see it's the same. Um, I'm looking at this chart. I like this week. This is bullish because this is telling us that the market is buying all the dips. So I'm waiting for more consolidation here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a BART pattern here and then just retest the 50 MA in the 12-hour time frame, or even in the daily, a retest of the 20 MA. But look at this golden cross. I love it. Here is where you start accumulating, and if you didn't buy here because you were waiting for confirmations, here is the moment where you buy. um Now let's look at the 4-hour time frame, and this is it. Okay, here we have a retest of the 50 MA. Right now the price is holding. I want to see more consolidation at this level. If we if the price is still above 4K, I wouldn't get too worried about it. And I was looking also, this is with my um, buy support lines. I have been sharing and trading the chart a lot. We have this support. This is very strong support, and if the 0.236 doesn't hold and we lost the support, this could be a falling wedge. And this is how you measure the target of a falling wedge. You have the open chart here. Here is the beginning of the chart here. I'm just going to change the color. Um, and then you just measure from the breakout. So if this is the breakout, we're expecting the price to go at this buy zone again. If it doesn't hold, I'm just expecting this level at the support zone, just below the volume gap. I'm just gonna change now to Binance because the chart here is looking with a lot of things over here. This was the one that we were charting last time I live streamed, and I like, no, this is Bitstamp, sorry. Here, and we're talking about this bull flag. we're having the retest. And I like how the price is trying to hold this flag. So we can talk about a retest of the flag. Look at this week. This was the one that made us strong. But now the price is holding above this. So this could be the retest of the breakout of the bullish flag, going up and then going up here. How to measure the target of a bull flag? You measure the pole of the flag, and then you just measure from the breakout here. So this could take us to 4,200 in Binance chart. This would be really, really bullish. And this is the retest also from the neckline, if you want to see it that way. That we were talking about this last week. So I wouldn't get too worried about if we're consolidating over here. I would worry if the price goes below 3,850 in Binance. And if we lost 3,750, this is an exit all markets, because we're probably going to go down and retest 3,200 here. We're just watching a lot of consolidation. Today is Wednesday, so I'm just expecting this to go consolidating here. And if we go to the weekend, in this consolidation, I would close some alt positions and just wait for the week to open to see what happens after that. I wouldn't be risking too much. Now I'm just gonna look at some good charts. I was looking at benching. This is one of my biggest positions. I start accumulating this zone, 105 satoshis. Here we have a double bottom, and this is the chart that I'm playing. I'm just going to explain you why this chart, why this setup, okay? Um, we're having this downtrend since we have the change of the name to VET. It was BEN, then now it's VED. And look at this close. I like the daily close today. If it closes like this with a candle close above the 50 MA, we're looking a good breakout. And at least I'm expecting to test 126 satoshis, but I'm waiting for this to go higher. I was looking at these Fibonacci levels. If you want to measure your targets, you can set your Fibonacci this way. Doesn't matter. Textbook, it would be just reversed here like this. If you want to measure targets, you can use it the other way here, and then you just go to the 1.272 here. So the first target would be 184. But let me explain it this way. Sorry. Here. The Fibonacci rule says that if the price goes below the 0.786, we're in a bearish trend. We were in a bearish trend. We retest, and here we have a double bottom that makes me really, really bullish because it holds the 102. And also, this is a really strong psychological level because going below 100 satoshis would be really, really bearish. This is strong support, looking good, double bottom. With the price closing at this, like this, I would buy more. It doesn't matter if I start accumulating on 105, 104, 106. We're having a breakout, a close above the 50 MA. I'm expecting something like this, okay? So this is looking good, the double bottom here. The first target is going to be 137. But also look at these wicks. So this is going to be resistance at this level. So if you want to sell some of BET, I wouldn't blame you. Then just wait for the consolidation and the retest of the breakout here. Then just going up. And this is how you measure the target of a double bottom. You measure it. Okay, if this is not clear here, you measure the resistance from the bottom. So you go from 102 satoshis to this bottom, no, sorry, to this top. Then you just put it up or it's here like this. So the second target would be 150 this level. So our first target would be 137, then 150. I like this coin here. What's our trading? If you're buying here, this would be your second target. And set your stop loss. If you want to risk a little bit more, you can set your stop loss below the psychological support at 100 satoshis. You can set it at 170 sorry, 98, but the risk reward is not worth it. So you can set it just down below here. This is gonna act as support because it was resistance turns support, and then you just set it at 105, and then the risk reward is worth it. 4.22. If you're buying here, if you bought it here in this consolidation, you just move your stop loss to your entry point and you don't risk any BTC right now. But if you're entering right now, I would set it this way. Okay, so this is a good chart. I was looking at Nano as well. We have something really similar. We're having a double bottom here with a close above the 20 MA and the 50 MA. This looks good. Look at all this consolidation. We have 50 days of consolidation, even more, like 52. The price is not going down the support line, 2,372. Right now we're having this close above the 20 M, the 50 MA. I'm looking at the CCI as well, plus this bullish divergence. Here. So the RSI is really, really bullish. Also yeah. So here, the price is going flat, the RSI is going up. Just wait for a cross in the CCI. If you want to enter this way, just wait for the candle to close. And there's something else that I want to show you. You just want to look at the Bollinger Bands. This is getting tight. This means that the price is ready for a move. And this is one of the best charts for a good risk reward ratio. You just set it here if you're entering, then you set your stop loss right below the support line here. Look at this. This was a market buyer just running out your stop losses. You can set your psychological stop loss. You can set your alarms. Don't program your stop loss. And if the daily close like this is not, you're not out. If we have a candle close below this, okay, you sell it. But if you have time to manage your positions, just make it that way. Don't program your stop losses. Sometimes they're just weeks of 1 hour. Just go for your stop loss and then it goes up again. So if you have time, you can make that. If you don't, you gotta play this setup, and this is gonna be a strong resistance here. Look, this was support, resistance. This is gonna be probably my second target, because my first target is gonna be this line. So the risk reward is not good here. But if you just go for the second target and you just wait a little bit more, the risk reward is worth it. This is one chart that I really like, Nano. Another one that I was looking with GNT. Then I'm just gonna check Dash and Neo as well because we reach our target in Neo. This is another one that is looking like it bottomed. The RSI is looking really similar as Nano. And all the charts that I'm bottomed, I just gonna buy a little bit here because of the risk reward. We're having a I have this alarm. If it goes above and buy more, I'm expecting more consolidation. If it can reach about it can go above 2k satoshis, then just go that way. The same as Nano. You just play it here. You just go for the first resistance. Set your sell orders, your stop loss right below all this consolidation, and that's it. Here the risk reward is good. Uh, Obviously, I'm reviewing coins that I like how it's looking. There's no point just to review coins that the chart is looking wrecked without any chance. And this is one thing that I want to show you. Uh, I'm just gonna chart Dash from zero. I'm looking at this. I have a lot of shit here. I want to look at this week. This is gonna be a resistance, strong resistance. And there's a rule that a lot of third touches of trend line is a false breakout. So if this reaches this trend line, it can be a week like this, and then you just go down, and then more consolidation. It can dump or pump, but this week probably is gonna be a false breakout. So be careful with that. We're having a good close above the 20 and the 50 MA. We can extend our lines here. Look how the chart, these lines are respected. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 retest of the trend line. If it goes up, then you just buy the retest. And look how the chart is not looking as good as it looks at Dash USD. Here it is. And I was looking at this again. Golden cross in the price. Price was holding here, then it's going up. The CCI is turning up, is turning green, and then we have an ascending triangle. This is bullish. Here you have another. If you want to draw it this way, we're having a breakout. Then you just buy the retest. If you can go just like that. I mean, sometimes there's no retest, and then you need to buy in the 12-hour time frame, in the 50 minutes or something like that. I don't like doing that. I can anticipate. Um, yeah, that's just looking pretty good. This was one of my best trades in 2017. Then this bear market is being horrible. Um, then I was looking at Nano. I'm sorry, Neo. Look at this chart. We made this last week. It was this inverted head and shoulders. Then we're measuring the target and it almost reached it. Here we're having a strong rejection. This could close like an inverted hammer. What happens with inverted hammers? We can look at one. This is a reversal pattern, just like this. Look how we're coming in an uptrend. These 7 days were really bullish. Then we have a close, and this is how the psychological market works. The daily opens, sometimes it opens and try to reach this level. Look at these previous highs here. It's trying to reach this. Look, resistance. This was support for 1 day, and then it closes resistance. Then it touches the resistance, and then it couldn't go up. So the price dumps hard. So if you're in Neo, you can take partial profits here. Then you just wait. Don't risk all your profits. You can move your stop loss here because we're having support at this level. Look, it was support resistance. Then it's going to be resistance with these weeks. It was resistance, and then we can have consolidation here. You can set your stop loss right below the support, or you just sell and move your money to another altcoin. Um, I have here one thing that I want to show you guys, and this is how you measure the target of a descending triangle. This was the chart that we were looking at the beginning. This is the inverted chart in Bitcoin. How you measure this target? If it's a symmetrical triangle, then you just go from above, from the beginning of the downtrend here, and then you just come to the breakout like this. So if the breakout occurs here, I don't know, in the next few days, you just target here, and this is your first target. And if you want to measure the target of the inverted head and shoulders, you just come from the head to the shoulder, and you just move it like this. So our first target is going to be 5K. This is the last support, so this is another target, 4,300. Another target is going to be 4,600, 5K, then 5,500. It would be good. Um, I'm really bullish right now. There's another chart, EOS. Look at this. It's looking pretty similar to the inverted BTC. I'm just gonna look at it this way again. Look, this looks really bearish at this point. This is gonna be the first four. No, I don't want to set that as a target, but this is gonna be one target here. And here we're having some strange falling wedge triangle. This could be a diamond, but this is another pattern. This means that the price can go up or down. I don't like it that way. I mean, the price can go up or down. There's another point. So if we have a breakout of this support line, we're going this way, almost to 3.5. If there's a breakout up, we're probably going to test these highs. So this could be the, just going to go to a normal chart. Here. So if you're not in the trade, or if you want to buy more, this is going to be your first target, as we said it. And you can set your stop loss just right below the 50 MA here. If you don't want to risk, this could be a really good risk reward ratio. If you just have a few dollars, or I mean, if you have $100, you're risking $8 just to earn 60. So this is worth it. I like this chart. I have this line. If there's a breakout of this, I can notify in my Telegram channel. I'm expecting this. breakout consolidation and then just go up. If this happens, I want to be in this trade. I'm just gonna buy a little bit at these prices. It doesn't matter if facing resistance. I want to risk a little bit. I don't suggest you to do this, but I'm anticipating this breakout. Okay, mana. There's something with mana that is always fast breakouts. Then it reaches like this, spikes, and then just go down. Here I'm expecting another one here, so we're having um these bullish divergence, like how the price when it was going down, the RSI was going up, then we're having this spike, then there's not a bearish divergence, the price is trying to close above the 20 MA. If there's some consolidation here, I'm gonna buy. If there's no consolidation, there's a breakout, there's gonna be another trade. If it closes above the 50 MA, just right below this level, okay, I'll buy some. But if there's a hard pump here at this level, and if it reaches this line, then I'm just gonna go and look another setup. But mana is looking good, and I wanted to show you another one that is Komodo. We were talking about this. Look this top, this bottom. If we look at the daily, um, I was looking at this price, and there's gonna be here these support, then support, resistance. So this is a support resistance level. The price is trying to go above the 20 MA. If it closes above the 20 MA, I'm buying more in the daily. And this is one thing, okay? When the 20 MA and the 50 MA start to pressing down, we can look at the Bollinger Bands. Look how they're gonna get closer and closer. This means that there's gonna be a move. I was betting going to the upwards, so I bought here with a tight stop loss. We reviewed this coin in the last review, and this is an 11.54 trade. It was a good risk reward ratio. If you bought here, you just set your stop loss right below the 50 MA and the support line. That's why I accepted this trade and I entered this trade, because there was a lot of support at this level. And you're risking only less than 3% just to reach 30%. So this is a really good trade. We can draw another line here, and you can set your stop loss right below this line, this trend line. But I'm just setting at this point, I'm just moving my stop loss to my entry point. I don't want to lose money in this one, just because the market is looking really good, just to lose money in this trade. And I'm just gonna cover another one. I know that there's a lot of people that don't like this coin, but the chart is looking amazing, and it's Bitcoin Cash. Look at this falling wedge. This could be kind of a flag. I'm just setting my alarms, and if it breaks upwards, I can long it, and if it goes down, I can short this one. I don't want to miss this trade, just like EOS. So you draw your line here, and then you just move your pull flag here. So this is going to be your first target. If look at this resistance here, so you can set your sell orders right below the resistance. And if there's a breakout, I would buy above the 20 MA. Set your stop loss right below the 50 and the 20 MA, and the support line that is gonna be this trend line here, and then you're gonna have a great risk reward ratio chart. Look, 11.13. You're risking like 7.75. So this is a good risk reward ratio. Guys, do not scalp a lot in this with this market. There's a lot of money to be made. Don't make 2%, 3%. It's gonna be way harder than you think. If you're watching at the 13 minutes, at the 30 minutes, I don't even watch the 1 hour that much. I always look at the daily. Even if I'm a full time trader, I'm not gonna look at the chart because there's not enough volume, there's not enough liquidity in the exchanges. Forex is different, and there's a lot of people that try to make this in um, BitMEX or any leverage website. I don't like it at these conditions of the market that we're having a 125 market cap. So there's not enough volume to trade the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes. Trade the 12-hour time frame, the 4 hour, the daily, or even the 2 hour time frame. But don't trade. I suggest you don't trade it below the 1 hour time frame. Even the weekly, this is a good moment to trade the weekly, and then you just buy and hold and set your stop losses. I understand that there's not a lot of time if you work and all that. Just look at this. There's a lot of money to be made. I'm also in RVN in Ravencoin. I'm looking at this breakout. Yesterday we have a strong breakout of the 20 MA, closing above the 20 MA. Right now I'm expecting a test of the 50 MA. Just my stop loss below the support here. Look at this level. It consolidates here. So if the price goes below this support, it can go down. So just set your stop loss right below the support. Um, Let the price to roll. And if you don't want to risk that much, you can set it just below the support line. Look here. Just trade. Sometimes just trading with support and resistance levels is the best you can make. So you can put it here. If there's a close below the 20 MA, below the support, just get out. There's 4.8%. Sometimes it's this way, but you can earn 40, 44%. So this is a good trade as well. And this with these condition markets, uh, you can trade it daily, buy and hold, go out, enjoy your life, then just come back and look at your investments. Uh, we're having a lot of consolidation at these levels, and only if the price goes below these falling wedge in Bitcoin, because alts are really correlated to Bitcoin. If we lose this falling wedge, if we close above the 3,900 in Bitfinex, okay, just get out. You're risking money. This is how the market it is. But there's a lot of money to be made right now. I like the golden cross in the daily. The look in the 2 hour in the 2 days time frame, we're having a close above the 20 MA. This is gonna be a strong support, 3,850. So we close below, just sell and wait for the retest of this. I'm trying to find a double bottom. Just what I suggest, VET, Nano is looking good as well. Komodo, RVN, ENG. Wait for Bitcoin Cash if it breaks upwards. EOS as well. Um, just wait for confirmations and buy. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this review. Um, Let me know in your comments if you like it. Last time I received a lot of comments. I like feedback as well. If you wanna something more in these videos, I don't know, even if you want music in behind me or some shit like that, just tell me. and I'll try to improve these videos. Okay. I'll make another one in not tomorrow, probably the day after tomorrow, and then just review the charts that we're looking at today and last week. Okay. So this was Crypto Hispano. It was. I hope you liked the video. Give me your feedbacks and enjoy it.